Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Mordavia. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness, and we are at Irana's garden because I have been kind of lollygagging about all day, resting until twilight, because there's a few things that need to happen during twilight. So, we are going to rest.
After some rest, you feel better.
A little bit more.
After some rest, you feel better.
Alright.
After some rest, you feel better.
Alright, it is now twilight. My stamina is all restored.
I don't understand. Every time I try to follow you, I find myself here again. Why can't I leave this place? Why can't I go home?
I think I know who you are.
Everything is so hazy when...
But I don't know what I can do to help you.
You feel a chill go through you as you enter this part of the forest, as if a cold wind suddenly sprang up from nowhere.
Let's do it. Oh, shit.
The chill sensation
Alright, not if he's shooting at me. That's not a good way to do it. I gotta be honest, that's not what I expected. Yeah, Necrotar's death.
After some rest.
Alright.
You feel a chill.
Yeah. Don't want to mess with that just yet. Yeah, I know, Anna. Nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
The ghost. You feel a chill go through you as you enter this.
Okay, that's another one.
You have a strong...
Alright. That sucks. Okay, so I was kind of expecting the Gypsy to meet me at the town gates. But he obviously did not.
You feel a chill go through you as you enter this part of the forest.
Let's go. Oh, dang it. Okay, this is not working out in my favor here. Whew.
The wraith vanishes into nothingness, and the air slowly begins to regain some warmth.
We took him out, but that was not easy.
The barrow contains treasure that the wraith collected while it was alive, or perhaps more recently from treasure seekers less fortunate than you. You find a jewel-studded tiara, 6 gold crowns, 40 kopecks, and a few old bones.
A jewel-studded tiara? Really? Interesting. Well, screw you, Gypsy.
You deftly slip.
Whoa, I didn't even use my grappling hook this time.
A shiver of cold comes.
There is Chilla. Speak with the Frieders.
Yeah, Rusalka. Speak with the gypsies. They won't talk to me.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear...
Well, let's get some dinner.
Tonight, for your dining pleasure, it is the traditional Moldavian chicken paprikash, delicately seasoned with locally grown paprika and garlic.
Shout out to the commenter who mentioned that paprikash is actually the dish that they served in the Mary Shelley book Dracula. Good catch there. Let's see what Yuri has to say.
I do not.
Yeah, you don't gossip, I know.
Besides the ones that come in here.
Let's talk to these guys since they're about to kill the gypsy. Well, I guess I have nothing to say about that. No one is going to mention that I saved Igor's life.
Lock the door to your room and go in.
Well, there you have it. No gratitude.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Get some breakfast.
It's a typical country breakfast.
You're not even going to say thank you? Oh, whatever.
The werewolf threat has ended. Since you have found and rescued Igor, I have released our gypsy prisoner. It seems it was not a werewolf after all. All the peasant fears were for nothing.
Okay, maybe that's what I needed to do to trigger the gypsy showing up.
I suppose you heard that the gypsy didn't kill Igor after all. Dmitri has set the gypsy free. No good will come of it. You mark my words. The man was clearly a werewolf.
Yeah.
Boris was a...
Now that I have some more money, let's get some more trail rations and a broom. And I think that's everything that I need for right now.
Yeah, good night, and don't let the...
Okay. Let's go get Buff.
There's only a certain...
So it looks like there's only a certain amount of working out you can do every 2 days. And then on the third day, you can put up more weight. Oh, come on. Ah, okay. I may have to stop coming here. They're getting harder and harder.
I have been preparing a research report to tell the world about my process for reanimating dead tissue. It is proving very difficult. I must omit no detail, or the more skeptical of my fellows will doubt my results. And yet, if I wait too long, some other scientist may publish first. Why, it is distinctly possible that there are hundreds, even thousands of experimental scientists even now animating their own corpses and trying to publish their results before mine.
Gosh, I kind of hope
Then
not.
again, maybe there aren't. Many of the Academy scientists are greedy, self-centered, and dishonest. Some of them have negative attributes as well. It is best not to let other scientists know too much about one's research until one is ready to publish the final results.
Makes sense.
Publish or perish, they say. It is not sufficient just to be the greatest scientist in the world. One must also strive to be the best known. Otherwise, research grants can be hard to obtain.
The key to writing a research report is always to remember this. A pen can be driven, but a pencil must be led.
If I told you about it, it would not be a secret anymore now, would it? All I can say is that the process involves lightning, life fluid, and an attractive, recently dead corpse. Oh, and considerable quantities of pepperoni pizza, of course. Oh, to become a certified genius, one must obtain a certificate of genius from the Positively International Genius Society. There's a bit more to it than that, of course, but that's the gist. I'm the only pig in this area. Science is... With it, we have all the benefits. Here you are. Here you are.
Alright, cool. We have more. I wonder if they stack.
Perhaps I should keep the results of the Frankie experiment to myself. I am not sure if the world is quite ready for infinitely agreeable artificial women. I shall need to explore the situation much more closely to be certain.
That would be terrible, though, if they didn't stack. And each time I was doing this, I was just basically replacing one healing potion with another.
Good day, and good to see you again.
Oh, look who likes me now. Okay, what's the plan now? I guess we'll go say hello to Boris. But we can't really do much anymore without talking to the gypsies.
Hello again. You are a most brave man to wander so freely in the Moldavian woods.
I'm a hero. And a paladin.
Wife?
Yeah, you have no wife, I got it.
Farewell, and may your path lead to your goal.
I wonder what triggers he and Olga getting back together, or at least mentioning each other. I believe I've done everything I can do at this point until I see the gypsies. So, what time is it? It's still early in the morning, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Alright, well.
After some...
I'll cut all this out of the video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And we're now at dusk. Now that we've taken out a wraith, I think we're pretty much tough enough to handle anything that comes at us. There he is.
I just wanted to thank you for saving me. Not many people would try to help a gypsy. Particularly when everyone thinks that they are werewolves. Gypsies are not werewolves. You cannot believe the lies of the townsfolk. Visit our camp to the east sometime, and we will welcome you as only the gypsies can. Gypsies are not werewolves, but we are shape-changers. I hope to see you again sometime. Farewell!
Farewell! Well, since you invited me, I'll go right now.
Hello.
Nope. Alright, he got here fast.
Greetings and welcome to our camp. You are a stranger no longer. When you saved me from death, our lives became intertwined. Henceforth, you are to be known as a gypsy friend. Come now. I will take you to the leader of our camp.
I'm a gypsy friend.
So, you are the one my son spoke of. You saved his life. You also entered fearlessly into our den of wolves. You are a man of great courage.
I know.
We gypsies owe you for our davy, and I believe we will owe you for things to come. Welcome. I am the fortune teller.
I am the paladin.
I will teach you a spell. It will protect you against the dead that rise again. I think you will find this most useful in your questings.
Gypsy fortune teller touches your head briefly. Magic flows through you. Now you know the aura spell.
Now, let us learn more of you. Why have you come here, and what do you seek?
Well, let's talk about that. Ooh, look, that's funny. Haha. Haha. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you look great.
There are many legends about that ogress. We gypsies avoid her when we can. She is dangerous to enemies, and she takes offense easily. She has her hut to the south. There is some sort of magic hiding the pathway there. Her only weakness is her love of food. Be careful if you need to approach her.
Okay, what about the Rusalka?
The Rusalka of the lake near here has been dead for many, many years. You cannot bring her back to life, but you can free her spirit. Our legends tell of the way to free the spirit of one who was murdered. First, she must know who she was and remember how she died. Then you must take the hair of the dead woman and weave it into a broom. You beat the broom 3 times upon the murderer's grave, and he will come forth. This act can be very dangerous. Now, if the ghost of the murderer rises, it will attack you. So you must be ready to destroy it.
Oh, I'm always ready.
The last thing you must do is to give the spirit that which she truly desires. Then, at last, her spirit will be freed, and she will rest. I have been gifted by true sight and foreknowledge. These are gifts with knife edges. Oh, I have seen my own death, and knew my true love's death the day I met him. Still, it is most useful. I will read your fortune in the cards, if you wish. You have only to cross my palm with silver. So much for the legends about werewolves, huh? Or at least a coin of value. But I warn you, no future is fixed. What the cards show of the future can happen, but only if you take the actions to create this future. And it is not easy to determine what those actions are, dear. Such is life. This valley has always been a nexus of power. Magic is very strong here. My people for generations come here to renew and strengthen their ties to the mystical ways. My dear, we are not the only ones drawn by this power. The magician Irana created a magical refuge here. Others, more dark, were drawn here as well. Oh, be wary and watchful at all times here. The magic of this land has become twisted, and there are many dangers around you. Oh, there are many places and things of magic around here, and I am certain you will come across them in your travels. Irana was a powerful magician who came from this area. There is a garden in the forest which she created. Oh, it is such a place of safety for all who visit there. It is said that her final resting place is near here as well. Her staff stands in the town and protects those within the walls from outside harm.
Okay, what about the dark ones?
There are some things about which even I dare not speak. Even thinking about such creatures attracts them. Let us hope that you never need know of such matters.
Oh, I probably will.
Creatures of the night, shapeshifters, skin changers. We are man or beast by our own will. To run on four legs, to howl at the moon, to chase the terrified prey through the hills. This is what it is to be truly alive. Oh, oh, the legend of the werewolf is but a folk tale. We change our shape when we choose, not because the moon is in some silly phase. We are the beast with the mind of a man, and a man with the mind of a beast. It is not normally our way to speak so freely to outsiders. So why do I say so much to you? Because you need to know we are not your enemies. You have too many questions that cannot be answered, and your ignorance may be your doom. There is much to you. Your actions to come will affect us all. Do not doubt it. Therefore, I will speak honestly and openly on what I can. Now, I can see by your eyes that our future is linked to you, for weal or woe.
Okay, what about gypsies?
We are the roving people, the tinkers and traders and tellers of fortunes. We are the dancers in the night and the music in the wilderness. We are the untamed ones who live only by our own rules. We own no land, and no land owns us. The world is ours for the travel.
And what's your name?
You may call me Magda. 'Tis the name I go by with you gorgios.
Gorgio is the word we call anyone who is not a gypsy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, I'm going to get my fortune read, but that'll have to be in the next episode. So once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and come back next time for Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. Have a good one.